Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity! For a possibly slightly longer episode this time. Last episode was basically just this one fight against the boss in there.
I'm on it.
Took me longer than it probably should have, but what can you do? Again, I'm not necessarily great at this game to begin with, and then, yeah, like 3-month break. 3-month break, hello. Okay, these guys are not particularly tough, so... No, the ghouls are, though. Well, they are tougher. Still nothing to worry about.
I'm on it.
Okay, this is where we entered. Yeah, it's not a huge map. But I'm sure there's going to be a little more to do here than just dealing with that one encounter. I mean, I think it's fair to call it a boss fight. Sure. I don't have any idea how far into the game I am, by the way. Sure. Well, that's a lot. These are all vessels, though, right? So I'm gonna do damage with my radiance. I'm not gonna do it just yet, because right now we're mostly still fine. But it's something to bear in mind. Okay, we got that guy down. Hey, bear. Actually attack, maybe? Aww. Oh, the wizard's causing some issues. Lady? Bird lady? Hit the bird, the wizard. You're the bird. Hit the wizard, yes. And we'll hit that guy. We'll do a tad healing. Dare can knock down the Starghoul. Never mind. Dare can knock down the Starghoul. Bird lady, go for the other wizard. Yeah, they can't take much punishment, so it's definitely a good idea to focus them.
Hey. This fight is mine. I got the get on. You better run.
Can't see its HP. It's near death. Okay.
Come on, pal.
Oh, there's another one. Oh well. For heaven's sake. It's not even dead yet. Kill it.
Just say the word.
There we go.
Just say the word.
That took more effort than it should have. Also, that loot was disappointing. Right.
Just say the word.
How are we doing? Sprained wrist. Concussion. Ah, we'll be fine, right? Swollen eye. Yeah.
Can do.
Yeah, microphone quality is going to be a bit worse, by the way, for, well, like a year or so now. Not interested in getting a new microphone at the moment. So this is what you get. Sorry. The massive stone door of the tower is sealed, and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it. Speak the words you learned from the leaden key acolyte. Sure. You hear rumbles and clanks from hidden tumblers as the door unlocks. I don't know if there's anything else in the city, but since I just found the place. Yeah, you start with Radiance. We are going to actually use some abilities this time around. Could people please stop ganging up on my poor, defenseless priest? No? Well, we can have the bird lady do a fire sword thing. Oh, there's a wizard again. And we've lost the angry one. Yeah. Thinking that should be fine there. There. It's hard to actually get the mouse over thing there. That ghoul is near death as well.
Just say the word. You better run. This fight is mine.
Okay, you now also have a twisted ankle. I guess I should stop just clicking everyone and attacking. I should maybe hold
Yeah.
what's his face? Durance back a bit. Crumpled page from Eldhelm's journal. Day 7. A week of study and we're still none the wiser about this device. Trindic remains optimistic. I don't know what I'd do without his spirit. And Trindic's letter. Dear Mother and Father, you will be pleased to hear that I've learned much already since coming to the city. There are many incredible ruins nearby, and Master Greg has allowed me to accompany him on a number of expeditions. I am writing it to you from inside an ancient Engwithian tower. Engwithan? One of those. There's an entire district built up around it, but the locals have mostly left the tower untouched. They have let us set up temporary living quarters here, so our work can continue uninterrupted. It is an unsettling place at times, but Master Greg has been a constant comfort. And he is quick to remind me that things we learn from this tower may one day help us find a cure for Whitewind's legacy. I'd better get some rest now. Mr. Greg likes to get an early start to the day. All my love, Trindic. Something tells me he's dead. Or possibly evil now. That would also make sense.
Can do.
Got some strange weird thing in the middle, and yeah. As we know, they They had the living quarters here. Okay, we'll take only our actual physical fighters and send them in immediately. That looks like a zombie, and that looks like a dwarf zombie, which is kind of funny. Anyway, now the rest of us can join in against the dwarf zombie. Why not? Can I get them all? Supposedly. Okay, backline. Go for the ranger now. Well, Durance is having fun there.
Leave it to me.
Okay, that was not too bad. So yeah, they set up the living quarters here. That's where there's random beds that look like they don't really fit in. Maybe I should zoom in a little closer, because otherwise I'm kind of seeing quote-unquote too much. Also, Durance is not doing too hot. Can I rest here? Yes. Potion of power? Sure, I'll never use it. Skanite scripture. Burn, feel thy hatred twist within thee. Feed thyself on its bile, sustain thyself on its anger. This hatred, this bile, this anger, these shall be the tools for thy rebellion. And more along the same line. I'm not going to read poetry at you. And a page from Elthelm's journal. Day 2. We've completed our measurements of the machine, thanks to Trindick's youthful agility. Further examination is required to discover its intended use. Okay, staircase leading up. More enemies. Adair, Bird Lady, and the pets. Go attack. Crap, they're blocking the way. That is no bueno. Durance. Oh, you can hit them all with the radiant stuff. But yeah, it means I can't get to the wizard. Sure.
Just say the word. Quick, toss me something else.
There. Stop being in the way. There we go. Okay, Durance. Actually get the bleep away there. Bird Lady.
Just say the word.
For heaven's sake, Durance. I said get away. And I said Bird Lady. Never, just hit that guy.
I'm ready.
Sorry, there's a mosquito in my room or something. Adair, you can now continue attacking.
Just say the word. You.
Yeah, I'm definitely not paying enough attention to these fights, I think. But hey, this time no one died.
Not a problem.
This bed has not been used in weeks, okay. I'll take the valuable stuff, and I think that's it for this level. So I guess we can climb up higher. At least I still remember the quick save button from yesterday. Okay, can't see any enemies yet. The Durwood Part 3, The War of Black Trees and the Rise of Admeth Hadred, something. Oh dear. Yeah, I apologize, but I'm not reading this out. Pause for the first bit. And pause for the second bit. And pause for the third bit. Oh, an enemy. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything else coming, so that's fine. Adair, knock down that guy. Bird lady, flaming sword. Yep. Okay, not too bad, not too bad.
Leave it
And there's a revenant.
to me.
Meanwhile, ranged characters can attack. Well, not that. Endurance, just.
What?
Just do this, I suppose. Okay, that's just a revenant as well. Neither of these are mages, so I don't need to worry too much about it. Sure. I'll use the radiance now, while I still have lots of enemies that I'm hitting with it. Sure.
I shall deal with this one. These ones are in for a walloping.
Okay. Guessing the fights are just getting easier. I would not
Indeed.
necessarily assume I'm getting better.
Just say the word.
What do you have here? The Erosion Calendar. Sure, first bit. God. I guess second bit. Third bit. And last bit. That's a long bit of text. I mean, it's nice that people like put that much effort into lore and background, but for a Let's Play type setting, I think it's... I get reading out the dialogue, but reading out like long books like that is just going to be a horrible idea. Day 11. Finally got out of the tower to clear our heads. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish the study on our own. Beasts take the patrons. We'll finish the study on our own terms, on our own time. Just as I said as much to Trindic. Oh, okay. Just as I said as much to Trindic, the sky came to life with stray lightning. I said it's a good omen, but the poor lad spooked. Only cure for that is a good night's sleep. Okay. For some reason I struggled with that. Oh, there's even more enemies. But looks like it's just two revenant. Not gonna need strategy for that. Okay, that's the staircase leading up. Do I have here? Another folded page from Eldhelm's journal. Day 10. Patrons grow impatient with the lack of quantifiable results. They should drag themselves out of their mansions and spend a few nights here if they think it's so easy. Ooh. Major Spellbind Arcane Dampener. +1 intellect. Foe AoE beneficial effect suspended for 15 seconds. It's not bad. Can basically get rid of enemies' buffs for a short time. I'll take it. And a letter from Icantha. Elthelm, I did indeed receive your recent summons, as well as the 2 that came before it. I'd been waiting for you to present yourself on my doorstep so that I could give you my answer in person. A firm and unwavering no. I won't help you. In fact, I relish the idea of you and your team of glorified engineers sitting in that tower, sweating over the runes I've studied for years. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than knowing that my research, what you've long disparaged, is the missing piece in your mundane little puzzle. As you well know, it's knowledge I've always valued. I'm just around the corner. I encourage you to find me should you wish to rehash this conversation in person. Yours truly, Icantha. Seems like a nice person. Okay, that's by the looks of it, everything on this level. I mean, we could look at stuff, but don't think it's going to be much more than what we can already see anyway. Everyone's mostly fine. We'll do a quick save and head up the next level. No, this appears to be the top.
Confounded device.
Just
Interesting.
say the word.
It's Elthelm. Possibly the worst person to initiate a dialogue that might very well lead to a fight. A man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice you until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Age of pedestal. Ah, that's... okay. It looked like stone, but the back of it is actually that Age of stuff, so the... Only his bare teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellowed and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Shouldn't be here. What do you want?
Tell me what happened here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Forgive me. Forgive me. Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Given the catastrophe that followed, the commission and your research might matter a great deal. So yeah, we suspect that whatever they did in this tower caused the whole zombie thing. I'm guessing the guys we killed on the way up were his former research team. Whatever happened, I just need you to give me the facts, please.
Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight. And the machine. This cursed spire. Dormant for 2,000 years. Lifeless through hundreds of our experiments. And we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start? Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work. But I don't know how this happened. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Slow down. What does the machine have to do with souls?
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine.
Yeah, it's probably some cause for concern that his teeth are in such good condition.
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglanfath? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
Okay, how can I help?
Not your help I need. It's Harridan shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
Okay. There was a stranger in the tower the night this happened?
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
You're not like the ghouls in the street.
Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster.
Okay.
You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
Okay, what happened to the rest of your team?
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
Okay, I'll get the words from Acantha.
Yes, Acantha. She was here, in the district. Probably here still, always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you'll bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna bring the guy, like, meat to... Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, feed him people, but... well, apparently I lost some of my taxes to... bandits. Okay, what do we have to do here? Blah, 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 blah. Should I read this? Probably. On a remote island in the Deadfire Archipelago, the famed apothecary Tama Watua creates potions and unguents that are renowned from Nasitak to the southern edges of the Eastern Reach. He boasts that the secret to his success is his location within the archipelago, from which he has access not only to a huge array of native creatures and plants, but also to merchants traveling from all the settled parts of the world. Blah blah blah, is come under attack from pirates. Okay, I'm just trying to read this quickly and summarize it. Basically, some guy was kidnapped. We sent her out on a mission to help, essentially, and yeah, blah 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 blah, and yeah, cool. So it was a successful rescue. The apothecary was returned safely, and we got some experience, one major item and one average item, apparently. Immunity to sickened. Okay, irritating. Effects, characters hitting self, sicken for 4 seconds. Does it mean I sicken myself when wearing the lavender wreath? That seems a bit silly. No events currently pending. Okay. Well, I guess I have a ton of money, so I could upgrade something. I think I want to first do anything that increases defense, like the barracks. Let's get some barracks. Okay.
Just say the word.
And yeah, we now need to find the lady who knows about the runes. Still a bloody fly in here. Oh, I actually got it. Ha! Okay, now there's a bit of mashed fly on my fingers, but that's fine. It's probably going to be up here, since that's the only place we haven't been yet. Okay. Well, that was hardly worth the bother. So we've got a door and a door. I don't know, let's just try this one first. That's a Acantha. Which means this is where we want to be.
Hey.
A woman bends over a roaring fireplace, feeding a splintered shell-like into it. As you get closer, you notice something unnatural about her. A certain pallor to her skin, a lack of movement beneath her flesh even while her arms execute deft, efficient movements. And then you see the puckered flesh, ragged and bloodless, over her heart. Careful, this one thirsts for kith blood.
It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, I've stayed in such good shape by choosing my meals carefully.
I saw you in a vision. There's something you need to do for me.
Believe me, I've heard that line before.
Okay, well, I need the words that operate the Ingwithan machine in the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
Well then, tell me the tower's name. I would actually think number 2 would probably be the best to appeal to her pride.
Ternuna. It's called Ternuna. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
Where would they move souls?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know.
You seem to know a lot about Tirnoeth. Nauneth.
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
How do you operate the machine atop Tirnoeth? Nauneth. Whatever.
Back to these tinkers' concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I don't know yet.
A level of humility rarely found in my line of work. Most refreshing.
Oh, I can actually extinguish her pride by sort of interacting with her soul. That's useful. The vampire doesn't seem to notice as you wrap your mind around the squalling, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. These souls will remain here, with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. And who will know about it? All I've learned, years of studying the Ingwithan language. No one understands it better than me. That counts for something. I guess I'll just get the pain message again, right? You force your essence around the burning lump inside her, but it scorches you. Your flesh is whole and unmarked when you draw back, but it nevertheless stings at the memory of the heat. Your opportunities here are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. You're wrong. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. That will give me something. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. Your words finally quench her pride, and all that remains is blackened diamond-hard rock. You cast it away, where it melts into the darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need.
Her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming images from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory unearthed from a past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Nicantha has shown you, and you know their sound and their meaning, and how they fit together. The language of Engwith once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge, then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
What do I do with the tower, now that I know these words?
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
Out of the corner of his eye, Aloth gives you a sly look. It seems your ravenous new friend has just given us the key to ending this wretchedness for good. And now that we've seen what this machine is capable of, I hope you're not squeamish about the loss of a few hundred souls. Okay. We'll just take your mushrooms.
Not a problem.
We still have another house here that we haven't searched yet, so let's do that next. This seems quite large. Broken chairs, upended tables, and shattered vases block the stairs. Splintered planks shift precariously. Okay, so I'm guessing I won't be able to go up. Anything back here? Some loot. And some ghouls.
Get to our enemies!
Come on. Don't.
You better run! Get 'em!
Okay, there. Keep attacking. You can't get past, I expect, but that's fine. Aloth, can you at least cast a spell in there? Yes, you can. Bird Lady, can you get in? Nope. There should be enough space there. Holy. Whatever it is. Come on. Nope. At least the enemies also can't get past, apparently.
For the Republic, get on! Just say the word.
Okay. Almost got it now. Okay, the bird lady now also has range. Again, I should have walked in and walked back out to have like a better battlefield.
Leave it to me.
There you go. It's fine.
Just say the word.
Get like... Well, no. We get a large table thing that we can interact with. Lord Valtar's will. A last will and testament has been carefully drawn up on a strange piece of sackcloth. It lists Lord Valtar's various titles and holdings, ending with the following. Should no member of my family survive, it is my wish that my wealth and property be disbanded to the Crucible Knights. Let my wife and children and me be buried with my forebears in the Valtar's family tomb, at the right hand of Dag Hydred. Signed, Valerio Valtars, 5th Lord of the House Valtars. That could come in handy. Sadar, let us in. It's safe. Come out now. Open the door, Sadar. The female Dargul sniffs the air and whirls around, hissing, Survivors! Or rather, survivor. Okay. Navigating tight corridors is not my forte. I'm not even sure who I was focusing there, but whatever. Let's just keep hitting Lord Valtas. Oh, the bear's already dead. Okay. Can do another AoE. Back here seems like a good target. And hit this guy. Gal, whatever. The debuff. Nope. He went down before he could heal himself. Oh well. The bird lady can do the flaming sword thing on Emilio. There. Let's hit Emilio next. Focus him down. No. We'll all keep attacking. Let's do a spell there. Adair's probably gonna go down, but I think we've got enough damage in us to get the kill. Right, you're not gonna be able to get to him, so just heal yourself. Okay, we can knock down the lady now. And that was fine. So it sounded like there might be an actual surviving family member.
Leave it to me. Just say the word.
Okay, there's nothing back here, just a different way. Need to deal with that in a second. Probably the required key. Well, I somehow doubt that's a surviving family member, but okay. Valta's groundskeeper letter. This is a note addressed to the household staff. Please see to it that the family mausoleum is swept and the marble polished. The key is hanging, as always, in the kitchen by the oven. Cool. Oh, we actually got a cat in the box. And lots of stuff to sell once we get back to town. Sure. Oh, that's a cute cat. Well, it's a cat. When light shines from behind the map, there's a ragged hole on the outside, as if someone dug through. We had the Safe Haven quest thing. Yeah, Safe Haven. I came across a group of Dargulds in the manor pounding on a closed door and yelling for someone named Seda. Seda's father left a will in which he requested that he and his loved ones be buried in the Valtas family mausoleum at the right hand of Duke Hadrid. Found a letter directing the groundskeeper to clean the family mausoleum. So I guess we suspect that the Seda person, possibly the daughter of the house, or the grandmother, but I would suspect daughter, may have made it out to that mausoleum. But that's not going to be on this map. Okay, let's go fast mode. I have enough camping supplies. I'm going to rest up before I head in. There might be a fight up there. I kind of suspect there won't, but you never know. Maybe it depends on the choice I make.
Just say the word.
Because it sounded like I had multiple options when turning the tower off. Okay, proceed to the top. Nope. I would like everyone to be here, and I'd probably want Adair to be the one interacting. A jagged Aja pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework and run through with copper veins. The panel is covered with runes, which you can now understand. You recognize the words for end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize by an inscription that the manner in which you turn the dial is a means of throttling the device. I don't think I want to destroy the device, right? I just want to turn it off. I mean, if I blow it up, I'll destroy a bunch of souls. So choose end. As the command words leave your lips, the dial sinks into the Aja under your hands. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant. Okay, do we talk to Altair now?
Still and silent. It's finally over. Still
Yeah?
and silent.
Okay, apparently that was it.
It's finally over.
And I think that was everything. At least we fully explored the map and all of the like, little side dungeons, so I guess we can leave and head to the town proper. And there was no fight. I don't know what difference it would have made to blow up the tower, by the way. I think I looked it up when I last played the game, but it has been a while. It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. Yeah, I think it'll be some time before anyone will be willing to settle in the district again, but at least we can get started on restoring it. First fires, I think? We want to go to the... yeah, these guys. Because we had the mission there too.
That was Isilmir. She likes your feathers.
Not interested, Isilmir.
Damn it, I missed the first bit of the dialogue. Right, fetch and feathers less. Okay, repeat please in Adirin. Stand closer so I can grab your neck if you said what I think you did. It's funny. Again, these like little banter things can be quite cool. Okay, I'm not interested in stealing from these guys.
Knights have their ambitions, but the stability of Defiance Bay is foremost in their mind. The Dukes are thinking only of their trading assets, not the long-term health of our partners in the Deerwood. If Defiance Bay falls, all we will have left are overland routes. Not much comfort.
I don't want to see anything bad happen to Defiance Bay either. Is there anything to talk to him about? A Glenfathan soul hunter has arrived seeking employment. Okay. Nothing here by the looks of it. Well then where? Okay. No. Matrix Hold. Atlas Path. Ruins beneath Cape Nua. Trials of Durance. But there was the thing about the guards that we were supposed to... Something about a stolen scroll. Hey, Kate Newell. Speak to Wyler. Okay. I think Wyler was in the training room then. Possibly? Yes. Your guards were charmed by the spirit of a woman named Lyra. I've gotten rid of her. By the flame you found her? My missing commander? And she was calling to the watch from beyond the grave? It doesn't make sense. But nothing in that accursed district does. What happened to the soldiers under her spell? No, let's be nice. They didn't make it. I see. Nevertheless, thank you for your help. You've left me with as many questions as answers, but at least I know what happened to my troops. And Commander Lyra. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Okay. That would be that task completed. Now let's head out.
But if your dukes ordered you to return home...
Okay. I want to go back to...
Time enough forgiveness when the dust settles. You must do what you feel is best. I understand.
I want to go to the... What's the district called? Copper Lane. I got copious amounts of stuff to sell.
Sold you to the Brotherhood?
Anyway, I was glad to be gone. The dukes are my parents now. The republics, my children.
That's an interesting way of looking at it.
The merchants were somewhere around here. So yeah, lots and lots and lots of stuff to sell. We also have access to the merchant in there.
Good day, stranger.
I can retrain characters as well, I keep forgetting. Anyway, Club of Refined and Prestigious Gentleman membership ring, I'll keep that. Don't need the Boudica hood. Crucible Knight Officer armor. Don't think I need that for anything, but I might want to keep it because it's fairly heavy. Poultry. Yeah, cancel. Right. Just gonna put everything in the stash and then sell it from there. That'll make it slightly easier to not miss things. Dare, what are you currently? Shame or glory? Valiant, marking, fine. Okay. And this is the HP draining thing you have. You only died once, so let's stick with that for now. Sure. All of these, like, adventure item type things, I want to keep. Which I mean the hammer and chisel and rope and grappling hook, that sort of stuff, because you can often use it to do like interactive puzzle type things, like you might be able to climb a wall, or I could break into that mansion with the grappling hook. Stuff like that. So, just putting all of this away. I'm pretty sure my stash is infinite in size. Oh, we also have 10 gazillion grimoires. And I'm pretty sure he already knows all of the different spells, right?
Aye?
That's Aloth's grimoire. Do I have any others that I had? Ludrana's grimoire.
I shall. Greetings.
Merewolves? I'll keep the named ones, but the rest I can probably just sell. Let me just quickly check. Novices. Okay, I already know all of those spells, so that's irrelevant. Same thing here. Merewolves, I'll keep. Grimoire of a Dozens Wizard. I already know all of those spells though, right? Yeah. I don't think it makes sense to have more than maybe 3 different ones, so... I'm just checking to see if there's any spells I have yet to learn from these. I think I went through at some point and got them all though. Yeah. So he's currently got his own equipped, and I keep Merewolves and the Grimoire of a Dozens Wizard around.
Good day, stranger.
Okay, now we can actually sell stuff. Including from the stash. Any of the non-enchanted stuff I'm just gonna sell straight up. So you can also forge the enchanted stuff and like keep enchanting and modifying it, so there may be benefit to keeping some of that. I'm keeping this just because it might have some use for some quest or something. I did say I'm gonna keep all of that stuff. Again, I'm probably never gonna use it, and I think I used to sell some of the potions, but I'll keep it for now, you never know. Pretty sure I can get rid of all of these books. Keep that stuff, because you never know. And I'll obviously keep all of the ingredients. Okay, what do you sell? A unique warbow. Draining, stunning, fine. That might actually be interesting. Lady's hand, unique scepter, valiant, reliable, fine. Lost Thane's Reach. Pike. Shatterstar, a one-handed warhammer. Annihilation guarding, fine. Tell you what, I'll get the bow. For her. And then My own character. No. No. I thought I already had a better one. Like, for some reason I remembered having a unique bow. But I didn't. I had the unique sword thing there. Yeah, okay. I guess one final thing we can do is go to the archives, which are... I think in First Fires. Maybe we have now done enough for the city to be able to get a look at Adair's like family archive thing. Maybe not. Maybe we'll need to like actually talk to someone about it first to... I don't know. But... yeah, maybe we can also check the mausoleum here. Nope. No mausoleum there. Nope. Now, person.
Greetings.
Okay, apparently I'm still not established enough. And there is no... oh. No, there's just another exit. Yeah, where would the mausoleum be then? Andra's gift, maybe? Gonna have a quick look. It's for that safe haven thing. Supposedly, like the actual task says search for her in Heritage Hill, but...
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
rawr. Maybe I should try that first? Maybe I missed something there. Ah. I'm just gonna grave rob a little bit.
I fear we've lost the angry one.
That was quite the trap. Ooh. Iridescent scarab figurine. Summons an Adra beetle. Cool. A little girl cowers in the back of the tomb. Her face is streaked with dirt, and even in the shadows you can tell she's far too thin. She watches you, holding her breath. What are you doing in here? She inches into the candlelight. Her clothes are little more than filthy rags now, but ripped and stained fabric looks like embroidered silk. You have to be quiet. Noise brings the hungry people. Sagani stands stock still, looking at the girl as if at a wounded rabbit. Orok's shadow. Looks like she's been on her own for weeks. My name is Seda. Are you hiding from them too? You're Seda? I came across some Darguls in a house. You saw Mother and Father? And Emilo? How did you get away? Those aren't your parents anymore. Okay, well, she seems to understand. Tell me what happened to you. Her eyes take on a distant look. Her legs start to tremble. You're frightened and you've been stuck here for too long, but try to remember what happened before. There was a big noise and light in the sky. Everyone thought it was a storm, but then people started waking up. After they died, Mother and Father and Emilo boarded up the door, but the hungry people found our house. They fought, but the hungry people always get up again. They broke through the door, and Mother told me to hide. And then I came here to hide. But the door got stuck, and I didn't know when it would be safe outside. You need to get out of here. Is it safe? Are the hungry people out there? I've turned off the machine that makes the hungry people come back. You can leave. Thank you. Okay.
Just say the word.
Got no money for that, but decent experience. Okay, can I teleport to my keep? I don't think I could. There was not an immediate button for it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I don't think there was. But yeah, the mausoleum was in Heritage Hills. I'd been in there before, I think, but before knowing to look for her, I guess nothing happened or something. There, that's the nice lady who helped me. And thank the Iron Arm for it. We'll get you sorted out at the keep. Yay, we helped. And people know, so again, possible reputation boost. Anyway, Kate Noah. It'll only take 22 hours.
Bet?
What? The Soul Hunter leaves? No, I was too slow, apparently. Oh, it's got the lavender thing. Immunity to sickened. Character to himself sickened. Oh. Oh, I guess the character wearing it is immune to being sickened, and anyone hitting that character will get sickened. I think that's what that does. Scroll of Twin Stones. Remembrance Ashes. Oh, it's the revival item thing. I'll take it. Bear an urgent message from Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay. Wants me to meet him at the Ducal Palace. Oh, I think we've seen that before. Or maybe not. Anyway. No events pending, no quests. Yeah. It's been long enough. I think this is a good time to end the episode. It's like a good thematic breaking point. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.